Okay. Hello, my name is Ye Wenzhen. This is my personal customer behavior presentation. As here, I will put this is my poster. As you see, it's far from the wall, so I can't step on the wall, but I can show you like this. First of all, I will to talk about the statement. They have they have a lot of toes. They have three toes like vals, VALS, or coin, ACOIN. It's about the toes that could put the statement put on the similar group with the similar behavior. I use first of all, I think the VALS is very suitable for me, so I use this one to analyze my statement. This one is show me my statement is drivers, which means I think I belong to the low results group, and I prefer to imitate someone who I admired. I think it's quite suitable for me because sometimes I didn't have the independent opinion. I always like to follow someone. It's fashionable, I think it's good for me. I think it's good. Also, it's my statement. Next one. Also, I have the general statement, age statement. I was born at 1991. It's about generation. It's why the generation Y is means is during this period, the people's behavior always be effect on the internet or technology. And the second one, I'm going to talk about the key influences on here. It's here and here. First of all, I think I will talk about I think I put the three groups, that's primary groups, and the primary groups, culture, Chinese culture influence. Also, I have other like media, like self-promotion is influence. First of all, I will talk about the primary groups influence. The primary groups is like it's include the friends, your peer, your colleague, or your family. First of all, I think friends give me a lot of influence. And the friends always, my friends always share with me about the product. Information normally it's not I have to say about this, but sometimes we will talk. We will talk about some goods, some beautiful clothes, something like this. But they will influence my opinion or my impression about this. Also, I have the good friends. She always give me some good advice for my clothing style, some for my makeup, because he's good for me. Always, maybe it's for because I'm the driver. I think I admire him, so I think it's good. It's influenced me. Next one, I will talk about the peer influence. As I mentioned about that, I'm not quite fashionable people, so when the first time the iPhone 7 come to the China, it's very popular. It's very new technology for people, but for me, it's I don't think so. I don't want to try the new things because I don't. I'm not sensible about this. However, it's after 1 year, it's always people with we go to the street. A lot of people use the iPhone 4 start. So after that, I changed my I print my phone, but it's 1 year after. So peer influence is also giving me the influence. Another one I will talk about the family influence as someone said compared to the nuclear family, some extinct family will be get more effect from the reference group. Like I'm not nuclear groups. I have one younger sister, one younger brother, and my father, my mother. Also, when I was young, I living with my grandma, had grandpa. They have the big influence for when I was a child. Especially it's about my grandma. It's my grandma is old-fashioned people. She don't like people what is too vanguard. Or she want it's a thrifty. She is a thrifty person. She wants save money. She always, as you don't have to change the money. You have to save the money. You have price is very important for my behavior. Also, it's quite influence to me. Even though the price is influence me when I go to the shopping, I will see if the price is out to my expectation. Maybe I will give out and choose other products. Also, I have some influence about Chinese culture. It's about here. It's Chinese culture also have an influence by behavior, as we know that the Chinese is have long history. They have deeply influenced by the Confucius. It's talking about you don't show out. You need to think about carefully when you buy something. I think it will influence my behavior. Also, I think it's part of reason because make me lead me is not independent. It's a independent. I'm an independent person. I think it's one reason. Moreover, I think the China is belong to the East culture, as they said, Asia. Asian countries have the collectivist culture. It's the half state side claim that the collectivist culture is most like to copy the style. So I think it's quite influenced my style. Why I chose the brand, I prefer to choose some brand that could improve my social standards. Or follow them. I think it's quite influenced my the buying behavior. Also, it's about the media, like the advertisement. I think they have the good. I think it's a part of reason influence my buying behavior because when I was I like go online to watch a movie or search, they always get out to a lot of advertisement. Normally I just want to ignore this, but they give me the impression of general idea about the product when I go to the shopping. Compared to product, one have the advertisement, one didn't have. Normally, I will choose have the advertisement one. I think it's a part of influence. Also, I have always get influence about the promotion, like the sale promotion at a low income. Maybe as mentioned after I'm the drivers, so maybe the price is important for me. Also, next part I will talk about the. Also, I forget about this. Also, I have some media, some social media will be influenced by me. But so when you are like the beauty the beauty blogs or the Facebook, I will see the article. They give me some suggestion about clothes image, about how to choose the beauty goals. I think it's quite influenced me. Also, I will talk about ethical consumption. Also, I'm not quite ethical consumption because I'm not. You have the positive buying as negative buying. I think as part of them, as for negative buying, when I know this product or company have the is unethical issues, I will ignore this one, avoid to buy it. But normally when I go to buy the product, I will see the label like this. I will see it's like the green, recycling the label or fair trade labels. So I will see it. maybe a part of them, but I'm not totally ethical consumption. Next one, I will talk. I will talk about the hedonic consumption and the impulsive purchase. I think it's part of belong to me. I think I'm the unparticular consumption customers. First of all, I will talk about the hedonic consumption. As we know that the hedonic consumption always influence about intangible upside, like multiple sensory, like fun tasting and the emotion. I think it's related to my personal consumer behavior. So I will talk about this. Yes, I think first of all, I think there's some some memories, the pleasure memories give me the impress memories give me the pleasure, enjoyable. I will have the good memories. Also, it's a subjective. It's not objective. So if it maybe have the image, the emotion will influence to me. Like when I play the game, I think it's a good example about this one. Also, when I watch the movie or the game, the emotion and it's influenced me widely. Also, there are some things that the engagement will be kind of find the pleasure. Yes, so I prefer go. I think it's definite about choose the restaurant. I like go to the cafeteria. And the hot pot choose the hot pot restaurant. That hot pot that you can choose you can put on the hot pot that with the vegetable and food and milk that you want to buy. It depends on you. So I think it's quite influence. Also, it's about the fantasy. It's take away to reality. Also, it's when I suffer from the great reality. I will choose listen music or watch the movie. So also when I was a children, when I was young, I have the good memory about my childhood, about my school life. So when I choose some like the movie or some product, it's relied on my childhood experience. I will choose it. Also, as an impulsive purchase, it means it's like the applied to situation to buy something. I think also it's quite suitable for me. They have like when the Black Friday, I got some impact on the sale promotion, and they have a lot of discount and a lot of the coupons. So at that night I go shopping. I buy a lot of things. Maybe it's most of them is not it's unplayable, unplayed. Also this advertisement is also is a part to influence impulsive purchasing. I think it's also as I mentioned about advertisement, it's also have influence to me. Moreover, I will talk about the stage. It's about I think about the from the compensatory about when I finish submit the report of the presentation, I will go to the shopping. I think it's good for me. Also, when I go to the shopping, so if I find my hand is empty, I think I still have some on my time. I should do buy something. I think the feeling exciting or have strong buying desire. It also is a part of the impulsive buying element. Like I feel something is very beautiful, very admired. Also, I want to buy it. So I've talked about the suggestion at 4 PS. For price, I think it's low price is good for me. I think maybe they have the sale promotion is good. The promotion, but the price maybe it's not just install. Maybe online is better. I also have the promotion. It price product. Also, the product is not about the quality. I think it should give some emotion on here, on the product exchange. I think it will be better. So that's so. Oh, so it's my recommendation. Let's go. That's about my theory. So that's it. My post. That's it. End of my presentation.